Hello everyone and welcome to Live 1000 Years. I'm your host and author Brent Jordan. Today we're going to be reading from chapter 4, Love. The article is found on page 215. It's entitled Death, Time and People. I still experience vivid dreams of my former law partner and I engaging in fun conversations and sports activities together. We first met in law school and then shared a law firm with 4 offices and 25 employees in the San Francisco Bay Area of Northern California. The main office, where we normally worked, overlooked the entire San Francisco Bay, while our satellite offices were located in Sacramento, Stockton, and Santa Rosa. Our incredible friendship and business partnership came to a gigantic halt when my law partner died of asthma. His funeral took place in Los Angeles, where his family lived, at the Forest Lawn Mortuary. For those employees, friends, and acquaintances who lived in Northern California and were unable to attend the funeral in Los Angeles, I reserved an evening at a beautiful restaurant with huge windows looking out onto the Pacific Ocean in San Francisco. I agonized over how to make this night a successful experience for everyone. Should I create a solemn occasion, or a happy celebration, or both? I decided upon the latter, and with the help of everyone who attended, we turned the evening into a big celebration of love and life. People stood up and spoke about all the wonderful and humorous times they shared with my law partner during his 35 years here on the planet Earth. We laughed at times until we cried with pleasure. People departed that evening with smiles on their faces. There's no better way to remember our deceased loved ones than to make their death a celebration of their life. After the big high we all experienced from that special night of celebration eventually wore off, I once again felt the deep, gnawing pain of losing someone who meant so much to me. I often thought, hey Brent, get over it already. The world just keeps spinning round. Get off the railroad track and move on, bro. The railroad track? I was thinking about a railroad track I played on at the age of 4 as a child. If my mother had ever known, I would have been spanked real good. In any event, I would sit between the tracks and place pennies on the rails. Sooner or later, I knew I needed to stand up and walk away or risk being run over by a fast approaching train. Fortunately, I always walked away safely, or of course I would not be here today reading this book. I kept the flattened pennies for many years, but I lost most of them when moving around from place to place over the passing years. Death is a part of life. They're like heaven and hell, yin and yang, dark and light, black and white, cold and hot, soft and hard, Ford and Chevy, Coke and Pepsi, whatever. Birth, life, love, death, and whatever. In the long run, after many years of inner pain from the loss of my best buddy and law partner, including occasional tears, I finally discovered I had to cope with his death. No, I didn't read Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's classic book on death and dying, although I probably should have. Instead, I came to my own personal understanding of death and how to deal with it. I can sum it up in 2 words: time, people. Gradually but surely, the passage of time and the love from and for other people calmed and quieted my pain and got me off those railroad tracks. I always imagine that one day someone will ask my twin sons if they ever saw their father cry. Yeah, they'll snicker, but only one time, when our dog Zuma died. Is there anything more valuable than birth and life and love and death? I can't imagine anything. At times I can almost hear my law partner and dog Zuma whispering to me, promise me you'll never forget me, because if I thought you would, I'd never leave. So goes the poem by poet Pablo Neruda.